I remember them putting the pads on me, and that's when I died. And this all happened within an hour and a half. I was fine until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and by 3:30 I was dead. Well, prior to my heart attack, I was remodeling the house, painting the bedroom, and putting up a ceiling fan. Well, the first symptom I felt was my arm. My arm was hurting, and my back, right under my shoulder blade here, right in between. I went to the school to pick my daughter up. It was turning on to 3 o'clock, and I had been messing around with this, the arm hurting and my back hurting for about an hour, and it started where it was starting to hurt in my chest, and it was starting to hurt my breathing. It was getting hard to breathe, and that's when I was waiting in the parking lot for her is when I started realizing I'm in serious trouble. And that's when I remember thinking, I hope I don't die in the parking lot of her school.
I walked out of school and I saw my dad bent over on the car seat, and I thought he just dropped his phone and he's trying to look for it. But he was white as a ghost and he was sweating. My grandpa had a heart attack in 2001, and it took me a couple of minutes to realize that the symptoms were the same as my dad's. We got home, I got out of the car and I ran into the house. He was crawling to the bathroom to take a shower, and I was in the kitchen sitting down just calling 911. I called my mom, and then I called my grandma and grandpa.
I got a call from my daughter, hysterical. Dad's dying. And that's not a call that you want to get every day. It was the scariest time. And I thought, my gosh, is this really happening? I mean, I had to think for a minute. I had to process it. And immediately I turned my car around and started driving home. And I then hung up the phone with her and I called 911. I was concerned, but I had no idea that the minutes ahead of me were going to be even more tragic. I had no idea. The staff was amazing here. When I came through the door, they were so caring. They were, your husband's down the hall. They allowed me to go back. Only one family member could go back, in which I now think of this as being such a blessing because he went into cardiac arrest right in front of me.
And I died for 8 minutes. They gave me CPR and shocked me twice. Brought me back, and they rushed me over to the cardiac cath lab where Dr. Lee was able to put a stent in. Because I even remember, Dr. Lee coming around, and he goes, "I was close." He goes, "You had that much," and he saved my life.
Everyone was very caring, very attentive. I felt like we were being handled very well, with urgency, but also that caring piece and compassion that I like as a patient. Our feelings were really being taken care of, if you will. When he went into cardiac arrest, I immediately had a staff member come to me, place their arms around me and, help me move into a place that I could calm down and process what was going on while they worked on him. And I don't think I realized really at that point everything that was going on. I didn't want to. All I did was hit my knees and pray. Whenever, we got through the cardiac cath and we moved to ICU, then we were well educated on, this is what happened to your husband. These are the steps that he's now going to have to take for a healthier lifestyle. We need you to see a dietitian. We need, so there was no question about where we were going in our future. There was no question about anything. We felt so well informed all the time, and I like that. My family needed that kind of care, and I'm forever grateful. I don't have the words to describe my gratitude. I have been telling everyone that I know throughout this whole experience that St. Elizabeth's Hospital has the most amazing staff members. Each one of them are an angel in disguise. Completely. We'll never forget everything that they've done for us. It's just that memorable to me. I can't thank everybody enough here for what they've done for us. They kept my life, my world together.
It makes me feel happy because he's my dad and he means the world to me, and I just love him so much.